for Nerds of Color? Amazing. So what was your biggest draw for the Kung Fu Panda 4 franchise? What drew you into it?
I mean, I'm a huge fan of the franchise, and I think, I think the character was really cool, but I think there's a very singular, language of comedy in the world. The way that it's edited, it really is unique to the franchise. So, I mean, it was an immediate yes, and I'm a huge fan of Jack Black, so.
Yeah, and speaking of Jack Black, this is not your first time working with him, and this is actually not your first time being a thief with a heart of gold.
There you go.
So,
There you go.
What makes Zhen different from the other thieves that you've played before in Ocean's 8 and in Jumanji?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. Wow. Well, I think Jen, first of all, is she's really out here. She's a klepto. So I think Jen actually is good at it and that's away with it more. But yeah, and I think that also, I think she is very complicated, and that's always cool to play.
Awesome. And then we know that Poe has been workshopping a couple proverbs during the movie.
Oh, yeah. My
My favorite is not to sit down with chopsticks in your pocket. But is there a favorite proverb that you have that you kind of live by?
I just learned one, and it is the man who chases two rabbits gets none. It's a pretty good one.
That's deep.
Yeah, dude.
And then every film that a person works on, they have something that they kind of take away from it, whether it be a life lesson, a memory, a prop. What's something that you...
It's so knowing. You're just like, yeah.
What's something that you kind of took away from working on the Kung Fu Panda movies?
Oh, man. I think just I think that this one specifically... the themes, again, I think of just change of a character that we've seen over a 16-year period, you know, and how that can still kind of exist. And I think also just working with Jack, again, proves that it really starts at the top, the energy, the kindness, and the warmth. It makes everything very happy. And also working with Stephanie and Mike. So, yeah, I will always cherish this experience.
Yeah. And then... So they say fortune favors those that are prepared. So with this being a buddy road trip movie, what are your road trip essentials when traveling?
Road trip essentials. I do keep a Red Bull in my glove compartment. I've had one in there, but it's break in case of emergency. What else? I used to be that little cassette with the headphone jack out of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's about it. Some water.
Yeah, water.
Like a cooler.
My emotional support water bottle is with me at all times.
So you're on that? You're on that? A Stanley life?
Oh, not a Stanley. No. Just
Okay.
just a water bottle.
Okay, but yeah, I think I gotta get on that.
I just like having one with me all the time.
Do you really? Because I feel like they're very cumbersome.
I mean, it does help that, if you're walking late at night, I can use it as a weapon.
Do you feel happy later when you finish it all?
Yes, I feel very accomplished. I
Yeah.
feel like I don't drink enough water. And
That's
then I'm
why.
like,
Yeah.
I did it.
Yeah. That's cool, dude.
And then one last question. Just you've been in a lot of franchises and a lot of different universes, whether that be in Marvel, Disney, Illumination, and DreamWorks now with the Kung Fu Panda franchise. Is there anything else you'd want to be a part of, like another franchise?
Oh, wow. Wow, that's a good question. I feel like there's always... I have no idea. I maybe like Howard the Duck.
Ooh.
Yeah, I would love to be Howard.
Someone has to get on that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, yeah.
Lectures, fanboys, professional artists, and professors. Maybe a nerd who's just like you, talking about the things that you like too. So I invite you to the NOC. In full color, you see me. The hard knock life, comics, movies, and TV. Yeah, pop culture with a different perspective. Watch it on your screen, hit play, so check this.